Hi everyone, it's Lana from Living Wildly Free and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be um, kind of basically, it sounds weird, but we're going to start putting in my January months into my planner, and I'll explain why later, but if that's something you'd like to see, keep watching. Alright, so if you've seen, actually I think I explained this when I did my kind of planner reveal and basically the planners that I was going to start using for January. But what I like to do in my planner, in the planner that I am using, is I like to keep 3 months at a time. And with it being November 2, I was really kind of debating, am I going to keep October, November, and December in and just wait till the end of the year to kind of do a whole January setup? But the thing is, so I use the Happy Planner for my work planner. And we, at least for us, we sometimes like to plan ahead. So it's important that I have the next month available. So since we're in November, the next month is December, but also after that it's good to have the second month right in there, because we will be doing some future planning. There might be things that will be coming up, and I don't really want to keep it on a sticky note or something. So, oh my gosh, did it just start raining? It sounds like it just started raining. But yeah, so anyways, I was really thinking hard about this because, there's that joy of kind of setting up your new planner at the beginning of the year and things like that. But it's important for me to have 3 months in my planner just so I can already be prepped for, the upcoming months. So finally, I decided we're just going to go ahead and do it. So, and I apologize, my dogs are under my table again. So I have 2 planners in here. And if you guys have seen my planner, I think it was kind of my Happy Planner lineup, you will know that I already pulled out but I pulled out the October, November, December because I was so excited and I just needed to start using it already. So I have 2 planners in here. I just merged them, so I just have to pull one planner out and have all the things that I need in here. So with this planner, this is a vertical layout, and I don't get the dividers. I use the dividers from the other one, but let's see, what does January look like? Shine your light compared to, where are you? Compared to Good Things Take Time. Maybe we might go with this one. Yeah, let's go with this one. So I'll pull the whole thing out, and for this one we will just grab the inside. Okay, so then what I'm going to do, since I do have October, and like I said, see, I have it already planned out. We will grab, where is it? Here we go. So this is the hourly. I will go ahead, actually this comes with it too. So I will grab this and we will put it here in front. So that way, yes, it will make sense eventually. So I like to put back the covers that were used in the front because eventually it should all line up. Is that correct? Am I doing it the right way? I don't know, but that's what we're going with at this time. So let's just go ahead, pull this out, October. Actually, I will keep this last page because I want to pull out this October. And this will be taking its place. So even though it's November 2024, I do know where it's supposed to go. And this is the vertical. So I will go ahead and put this back here. All right, so we put the pages back, we've pulled out the pages we need. So now I can flip to the back here, which will be right there. And the first part of the planner I put in is the hourly. So, and the nice thing about these two planners, which I'm super happy about, is that their monthly view matches. So even though I've switched it around, we're still good because it looks like it came this way. So this is now going in, and we will grab this and place it in there. So now I have, why are you popping up? In my planner, I now have November, December, and January here. So I do have the 3 months that I need and that I'd like to have. Now I don't have to redate it, so it's not gonna look like a mess, which is kind of what it looks like here, but still it did its job. I had to redate, but still it's happy to have like a nice clean planner. And for this section, I think I usually move my paper clips around just to make it easier, but I think just to make things a little bit more simplified, I will go ahead and just use one of my small paper clips to lock it into place. And I wonder, I feel like this might be a better paper clip than the one I have. See, I'm using this gigantic one, which I love, but still, it's huge. And I think this will have less damage on the paper, and they're cute and small enough that it's just, you know, not in the way. It's not an eyesore. And maybe we can do the same thing here. So you can see my week is kind of empty because, oh, it's been a crazy week. And it's just been a lot. And we're kind of on holiday. Why is this not adding up? What am I looking at? Oh, okay, that's why. I was so confused. That's November. I was like, it's not supposed to be that way. I forgot. We are in November. Okay, I will go back and back plan that. But actually, no, let's leave that. Because we're still here. And I still need to get some things done. But this is my November layout. As you saw earlier, I do have December already done. And I did it because, like I said, I had to redate these, and I wanted to cover as much of the whiteout that I had. But now we have January in, and I'm almost tempted to kind of put stickers on this already. Should I not? maybe we just leave it so it's nice and easy and I can wait. Yeah, let's go ahead and wait. So, there we are done. That was actually very fast. So, what I am thinking of doing now, since that was a very fast video, very simple, I think we will go and jump right into my personal planner, which might take a bit more time, but let's go ahead and do the same thing for my cloth and paper. So just give me a second and let me get my stuff. All right, so I'm really kind of excited to do this because I've been really kind of waiting to get this in and trying to hold off. So I keep at least with cloth and paper, I keep what I get in the box. So I live in the Philippines and it can get quite humid here. And when it gets humid, it kind of does something to the paper if the paper is left out. And since all of this has plastic and it has its box, it makes it easier for me to keep track of all the things that I have. So I'm just checking to see what else I have in here. I know I should probably be updating more of this, but I was actually thinking, I saw someone had used this envelope and just basically glued it onto part of their, I think it was the Hobonichi planner, just so they could keep stickers in here and things like that. So now I'm thinking, that was a pretty good idea. Maybe I can do that. So let's put this box aside. All right, so I have what I need out, and let me just go ahead and grab January. January is there. Let me open this, and we will be pulling out October, and I am going to be placing October back into its nice little plastic, just so it's kept nice and safe and organized. And believe me when I say it was such a good idea to keep everything in its place, because if it had disappeared and gone somewhere else, I don't know what I would have done. So, okay, October, I like to keep these in, but we will be moving this. So this is kind of how I set up my planner monthly. This is basically what I go through, and I enjoy it. I like it. It doesn't stress me out. I think it's all part of it. Why are you here? Okay, confused as to why it's there, but I'm sure there was a reason, I just can't remember. Okay, so pulling this out and pulling this one out. So we can now shift all of this towards the back, and this will be our next page. So let me move this. Let me grab this paper clip. This is our vertical weekly, and so same thing. I pull this out, and this should be, this is 9, just double checking, yes. Okay, so no, that was our dated daily. This one is our vertical weekly, which I have been really bad about. It's empty. I have not been good at keeping up with it, but when I was doing it earlier this year, gosh, there, I did have, I mean, it looks so cute and I thought it would be easy to keep up with, but I think life just got too crazy and hectic, and it's really quite frustrating because it is such a nice way to look back and see, oh, what was happening that day. So this year I'm hoping to get back into it. It seemed easy, but it's a shame. But it's okay. You can always just jump right back in to start doing it. I think we all go through that. If we are planners, there are certain things that work, certain things that don't work, certain things that we can easily keep track of and keep doing, and there are things that it just doesn't click with us, right? Now, this, I love looking at this. Even though it's just black and white, I love it. When I was really, I did have a sticker spread. So it's nice to kind of look back. You can see it, it became difficult. That was in the chaos of what was going on. Yeah, lots of things happened this year and it's okay. It's all right. You do what you can. And you have to remember, you're doing the best you can at that moment in time, right? So, all right, October is put away. And now we can go ahead and place January in here. So, first thing that's going in is that. And now I am super, super excited. Let's move these dividers aside. This is the first time I'm going to be like, unlike the Happy Planner, this one I did not like try to start immediately, but I was so tempted to, and if you watch my video, you know this was, I don't know why I got this. But, okay, the first thing we are going to do, let's put it aside, save that. So we have yearly planning. No. We have dated monthly. Monday starts. This was another one that didn't make sense. Why did I get that? I forgot that they had it in here. And look, you guys, I have three. So I'm wondering, maybe I will try to sell that because I don't know what I would use it for. But let's open these up so I can figure out what we are putting in. So I like to so this is the first, this is January. Ooh, this is my hourly, fantastic. So excited for this. So my hourly, I will just go ahead and place it since I was able to get the right one. Okay, so I love hourly. If you're not sure what that looks like, here it is. Hopefully that's in screen. So that is hourly. I love hourly because I love to time block. I like to know where my hours are going. I like to know what I've done with them. It's just, you know, everyone says there's 24 hours in a day, and how often do we lose ourselves to things that really aren't, you know, that important? So that is going there. What is this? Horizontal weekly lined. And you are vertical weekly line. Okay, so this is a new one that I wanted to try out. Because I've seen, since I have a work planner and since I have also the Hobonichi, and I feel like I have so many planners this year, I wanted to try out what looked like a much more simplified spread to do kind of my catch-all stuff in. And I'm hoping I'm going to enjoy it, even though, like, now I'm worried because, and I'll show you why in a moment. So, okay, so this is the layout that I got. So it's a horizontal weekly. I thought, okay, perfect. You know, since I have the hourly, since I'm getting so many planners this year, let's try something different. And I thought, you know, this will be great because I don't need to put a lot of stuff here. I can put a to-do list here, check off what I need to get done during the week, little notes, and just, you know, write little stuff here. But for the month of November, I decided to try something new. The other night I had organized or reorganized all my Happy Planner stickers. So if you don't know, I started off kind of as a Happy Planner girl. And I decided I was going to try it for the month of November. And surprisingly, I really enjoyed it. I like the way it looks. I like how I don't have to put it on every day. It's just a little something in the middle. Well, except for this. I tried it. I don't like the whole spread. I think it's too much. But I like this. And I thought it was just a nice little pop in a whole bunch of black and white. And this is, I find this super cute. December 1, first of the month. So now I'm a little bit worried about how I'm going to do this. Here in the horizontal. So I remember when I purchased this, I really wanted to try something new. But when I look at everything that has worked for me, it's always been a vertical layout. So it's making me a little bit nervous, but you know what? It's a new year. Try out new stuff, see how it goes, and figure it out along the way, right? So, who knows? Maybe horizontal will actually work perfect for me. We don't know. It's kind of scary to see it now that I'm putting it in my planner. Little concerning, but okay. So moving on. This 2024 is now going to have 3 sections. So I purchased my cloth and paper before I purchased my Hobonichi weeks and the Hobonichi A6, I think it is. Gosh, yeah, A6. So I hadn't really considered journaling until way after I had purchased this and received it. So I still ended up buying this vertical layout because I did want to kind of, you know, jot down some things that, you know, that happened that day. So I now have 3 sections. I'm excited to try it out. So we have this vertical weekly, we have the vertical horizontal, and hourly. So very happy about that. Now, all of these have the monthly boxes. They all do. So why I decided to buy this dated monthly I don't know. I really don't know. I must have been half asleep when I ordered this. But yeah, this is there. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this, but I may just sell it, or I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I'm not sure. But now let's go backwards. Since we have that in, this is what I got extra last year. The weekly schedule, thinking it was like going to be for the whole year, but it was actually just a couple of, stuff that you can play around with. And I think I'll still keep it in because I can lay out my ideal schedule. But year overview, what is this? Is this my quarterly? I hope this is my quarterly. So year overview comes with, yes, this is my quarterly. So I am excited about that. I like having my quarterly. We will put that away. What do I have taped here? Year at a glance. So I have to grab one of these with the holidays. And yeah, let's just put this. There are bugs again because I'm filming at night. So I like to use this to kind of mark out the holidays for the year. I place them here first, and then sometimes, if there are trips, when my girls come, are on holiday. Oh, and this was my vision board. My word for the year 2023 was freedom. So I'm thinking also what will be my word of the year for 2024. Not sure yet. But yeah, so let me just grab. We need to pull it out from. Let's just grab it from the first one that I got from this. And we will use, let's just grab all of this. Do I need this? Do I want this? I mean, I like it, but I feel like the other one is nicer. Here, I'll show you guys. I kind of like this one because I'm a girl that loves high contrast, and I find these a little bit more muted, so I think I'll go with this one. And if we're going to go with this, let me put this back so that that stays in its set, and I'll wrap it up later so you guys aren't waiting. And let's just grab this out. I don't think I kept, I didn't keep last year's, but for this year, why not? And I will put this in between here. There we go. So I like high contrast. All right, so let me just quickly put these back so they don't get mixed up. But you guys, I'm really nervous now about the horizontal. It's now starting to stress me out. And it's just starting to stress me out because I'm like, how am I going to put stickers on that? I was just finding a groove with the vertical, kind of getting back into it and appreciating, I needed to I wanted to use up all my Happy Planner stickers and not buy new ones. But now I'm worried. It should be fine, right? It should be totally fine. We will make it work. I also have this extra guy but he's a Sunday start, so this is another one that I don't understand why I purchased. I'm a Monday start girl, so I might sell this as well and see. So if that's something you guys would like to purchase, you can always just drop a comment and maybe we can figure something out. But yeah, so this is kind of not my full setup, but I have now a good working space to be in for 2024. I can already begin to add my quarterly information. I can already add the holidays that are coming up. And then January, for anything that I know that is coming up, I can add it here. So for example, sometimes I like to put the schedule of my daughters. They're in college. I like to add that in just so I know what they're doing. If there's any trips coming up, I can add it here. So I'm excited. Yes, we are. It's now in here. And then we have, there's so many notes pages. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these notes. But here is my horizontal. I'm already trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. I know I had an idea on how to do it when I first purchased it, but now it's just totally escaping me. So I need to try and remember what my plan was for that. And then at the end we have our kind of vertical weekly, which I already know how to use this, happy with this, good with this. But I have to tell you, this worked well. I really enjoyed this layout. I knew exactly how to use it, but if you notice here, I do times. I do kind of, not hourly, but I do list out the times. And I don't have a good example of it, but that's also why I chose the horizontal, is because since I have the hourly, I could put my priorities here, mark out my day, and then the horizontal was just going to be for like other bits and pieces that, you know, weren't necessarily a priority, but things that I wanted to remember that, you know, I had this to do, I have to do this, things like that. And this was going to be my journaling. But yeah, so you can see January is going to be, it's thick, but let's see. Oh yeah, it's much thicker. So my planner is going to be chunky for 2024, which will be fun because right now it is at a comfortable, it's not too chunky, it's comfortable, I enjoy it. But yeah, so there, we are now set up for the month of January. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider giving this video a like and maybe even perhaps subscribing so that you can see more videos like this. But yeah, I hope you guys continue living wildly free, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.